Assalamu alaikum everyone, and today lesson we will talk about the branches of biology. So I have studied the series of branches of biology, and the previous lecture I teach you the morphology, which is the first branch of the biology, because the branches of biology is divided into main branches and sub branches. So the main branches are the botany, zoology and microbiology, and in sub branches we will study or we will learn these branches in separate videos. Okay, so in the previous lecture I teach the morphology, and in this lecture I will teach you anatomy, histology and physiology. So what does mean by the branches of biology? Subjects studied under the scope of biology are called branches of biology. So those subjects which are studied under the scope of biology are called the branches of biology. मतलब जो subjects हमारे साथ biology के under में पढ़े जाते हैं या biology के माध्यम पढ़े जाते हैं या biology की जो branches है वो जो सारे होते हैं उनके शाखे जितने भी है वो हमारे साथ branches of biology बोलते हैं. Simple as that, इसमें कोई खास इतनी बात नहीं है. ठीक है. ओके, अब बात करते हैं. We will talk about the morphology now. मैं morphology के बारे में वीडियो बना चुका हूँ पिछले लेक्चर में, तो हम आज की इस वीडियो में morphology को नहीं पढ़ेंगे. So in today's lesson we will talk about anatomy, histology and physiology, and the remaining branches like embryology, taxonomy, cell biology, planetology, and there are some other branches. So we will talk about these branches in a separate video. Okay, so today let's start with anatomy. Okay, what does it mean by anatomy? First of all, if you want to get good marks in the paper or in the exam, so you have to follow my pattern, because this is really such a perfect pattern to get good marks. Okay, so anatomy, meaning. What does mean by the anatomy? First of all, you have to write the meaning of the anatomy. So basically it composed of two words, ana and toma. Ana and toma. Okay, so what does mean by ana? Ana means up and toma means cutting. Okay, so actually we study the internal structure of the living things and the anatomy, so that's why we use the word anatomy. Okay, what does mean? Yeah, what is the definition of anatomy? So the branch of biology in which we study about the internal structure of living organisms. So in anatomy we study the internal organ of living organism. हम anatomy में internal जो body होती है, ठीक है, वो सारा का सारा हम इसमें पढ़ते हैं. जितने भी anatomy की study होती है वो हम इसमें पढ़ते हैं. ठीक है. So we studied various aspects of internal structure, and we study the whole human body or the whole organism in anatomy. For example, in human anatomy we study the upper limb, the lower limb, thorax, abdomen, pelvic region, head region, neck region. So we study the different organs, vessels, musculatures which are present in these organs. Okay, so we studied and these structure and anatomy. So anatomy is related or it deals with the study of the internal structure of living organism. Okay, so let's move onward into histology and physiology. So stay tuned, let's move onward. Okay, histology. So what is the meaning of histology? Histology, histo is a Greek word which means tissue. So histo एक ग्रीक लफ्ज है जिसका मतलब है टिश्यू. टिश्यू हमारे साथ जब ग्रुप ऑफ सेल्स मिलते हैं और एक पर्टिकुलर फंक्शन करते हैं तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? टिश्यू बोलते हैं. ठीक है. सो हिस्टो is a Greek word which means tissue. Definition: the microscopic study of plant and animals tissue is called histology. So in histology we study the animal and plant tissue. Okay, so keep in mind a very important point. In histology we study the normal tissues, and in pathology we study the abnormal tissues. Okay, so this is the great difference. Sometimes you may be confused with this thing, so keep in mind that in histology we will study the normal plant and animal tissues. not abnormal tissue. Okay, so this is about the histology. Let's move onward into physiology. So what does it mean by physiology? Meaning physio means function, okay, and logy mean study. So basically we study function and physiology, function of different parts of living organism. Okay, so definition: the branch of biology in which we study about the function of different parts of living organisms is known as physiology. So in physiology we study the function of different parts of the living body. क्योंकि फिजियोलॉजी में हम देखते हैं ना कि हार्ट हो गया, चेस्ट हो गया, चेस्ट में जितने ऑर्गन है, ठीक है, इस तरह से जो किडनी है, जीआईटी का जो सिस्टम है, ठीक है, सर्कुलेटरी जो सिस्टम है, नर्वस जो सिस्टम है, मुख्तलिफ सिस्टम हमारे बॉडी में मौजूद है. तो इन सारे पार्ट्स की क्या इनकी फंक्शन के बारे में पढ़ने को हम फिजियोलॉजी बोलते हैं, ठीक है. और फिजियोलॉजी में इसके बारे में स्टडी होती है, डीप और डिटेल से स्टडी होती है, ठीक है. So in physiology we basically study the different aspects of the function of the parts of the living organism. Okay, so this is for today lecture, and the next lecture we will talk about the embryology, taxonomy, cell biology, and so on. So if you want to check my upcoming lecture, so do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the red button below and you will find a bell icon. So also subscribe the bell icon. Whenever I upload a video, I will send you a message and you will be able to see it at your own place. Okay, so if you have any question related to this topic, comment me in the comment section below. I will reply you. And if you want to suggest me any lecture, go to my Instagram account, search Dr. Muhammad Salam, so you can send me your suggestion there and you can follow me there. So see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz, Allah Nigehban.